Is this the best online tool for print-on-demand sellers? Let's find out. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Kerry here. If we don't know each other, maybe you're new here. I created this channel to bring you the best strategies, secrets, and hacks to grow your online t-shirt, apparel, or print-on-demand business. In today's video, we're gonna do a pretty in-depth breakdown of a tool called Placeit. You may or may not have heard of Placeit, but they really became popular for their realistic t-shirt mock-ups of people, all kinds of different people wearing the t-shirts. You can change the color, upload your own designs, very realistic mock-ups. But over the years, they have continued to expand and they offer so much for a very, very inexpensive price. Everything from logos to t-shirt design templates, to the mock-ups, to videos, to Facebook ad mock-ups, to almost anything you can think of in the kind of the graphic design world. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dive into my computer. I'm gonna show you the pricing. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite features and kind of show you what you can do with this amazing tool, and specifically how you can use it for print on demand. All right, we're inside my computer. You're taking a look at placeit.net. Now, right here, they kind of show you some of the things that they do. It's design made easy with ready to use templates. So you can see they've got things like t-shirt design templates, t-shirt mock-ups. These are just a few things that they're kind of highlighting here on the front page. You can see 389 new templates. Placeit has thousands of templates for everything that you can think of. If you're struggling to post on social media, they have a ton of pre-made social media posts. If you're trying to get a logo, maybe you're thinking about paying for a logo, Placeit has super high quality pre-made logos where you can just pop in your information. There is so much. And I'm gonna start on the mock-up section up here because I wanna show you some of the realistic mock-ups. This has kind of been Placeit's claim to fame. Let's go to Mockup Generator, and it's gonna pull up all of these different mock-ups here as we scroll down. And this is just all kinds of different mock-ups, which you're mainly gonna see t-shirt mock-ups here. And you even see some of these that are videos. But this is kind of the claim to fame, how they got popular. Years ago, I started using Placeit, and it's amazing because you can put your t-shirt on actual people and you can find people that look like your target demographic, and they make very realistic mock-ups. So I'm gonna find one here, I'm gonna go into it and show you exactly how it works. One quick thing I wanna point out is that when we scroll down towards the bottom here, and I've just filtered this to t-shirt mock-ups, and there are actually over 12,000 of them. There are like 243 pages currently of these realistic t-shirt mock-ups. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, maybe if you're a little more experienced print-on-demand seller, you might be thinking like, doesn't everybody use these Placeit mock-ups? I always see the Placeit mock-ups on everybody's website. Well, here's the thing. There's 243 pages of t-shirt mock-ups, which are literally, like I said, over 12,000 mock-ups. And what most people are doing is they're using these first 2 or 3 pages of mock-ups. And so when you go to the first few pages, those are generally the mock-ups that you see on everybody's website. So a great tip is to really dig into the mock-ups and go to some of these later pages. Even just going to like page 20 or page 50 is gonna get you mock-ups that nobody is using. And so even as I scroll up here on page 235, there's some solid mock-ups. I mean, look at these, very solid mock-ups. And you can also search for things like heather mock-ups or tank tops and different things like that. But you can see, I mean, some of these are pretty standard t-shirt mock-ups, even here on page 235. This one you can even change the background on. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So don't be afraid to really go deep inside Placeit, because you'll find some great mock-ups that nobody's using. Okay, I've selected this mock-up of this dude here wearing kind of a leather jacket with the t-shirt underneath. Very cool mock-up here. All I'm gonna do to get my mock-up going over here on the left is I'm just gonna upload a design from my computer. So I'm gonna open this up and I'm just gonna put in this monster trucks design here. I use this for a lot of just kind of test designs, so you can see how it works. Now, when this pops up, you can crop it as big or as small as you want. Obviously, we want to try to keep it within the area here. So we'll start with it right there. I generally move these up a little bit, but you'll have to kind of test, experiment with it, because every mock-up is a little bit different. So I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna hit crop. and it's gonna load for just a minute, and you're gonna see it just pop on the t-shirt there. You can see it right there. Now, obviously it's on a white shirt. So what we do is over here on the right, we can change this to any color that we want. So I'm gonna change it over to black, and you see it kind of comes alive. And it's really cool again, because look how realistic it looks. It curves it kind of around this guy's body, and it goes underneath the jacket. I mean, it makes it look really realistic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna resize it, and I'm actually gonna move it up a little bit, and we're gonna try to get it in a good spot. So you kind of just have to mess with it a little bit until you get it in the right spot, you get it the right size. But right there, we've got a pretty solid looking mock-up. Again, you can do any color you want. We can change it over to red, we can change it over to yellow, we can find whatever kind of color of t-shirt that we want. If we wanted to do maybe like a dark gray, we could do that. I'm gonna keep it black. And we simply hit this download button, and now we've got a super realistic mock-up that we can use on our Shopify store, or we could use for advertising. And it's really that simple. Within just a few seconds, you have this mock-up, and you can create as many of these as you want. Placeit actually offers unlimited use of this. There's not a limit on what you can download. So you can literally download hundreds of mock-ups, thousands of mock-ups, and create them that quickly. And one other thing to point out is they're very high quality. They're big files. So most of the time you're gonna wanna compress them before you put them on your website, but I would prefer a much higher quality, a bigger file, because I know it's gonna be crisp and clear. And you can see here just by this mock-up, this was a professionally taken photo with a nice camera. You got that blurry background. So it's really, really high quality stuff. And that's something that I definitely appreciate about Placeit. Another thing inside the Placeit mockup section right up here is something like this, where you have mock-ups of Mac computers, Apple computers, and you can put anything you want on the screen. I use these all the time for different ads and different things for my business. So, even if you're not selling an apparel or print on demand, there is so much to get out of Placeit. You can see you've got iPad mock-ups here where you can put something on the iPad screen. There's everything, Facebook ads, garment only, so you can do just the t-shirt. You also have videos. We can go over to video. We can do a video maker. And you're gonna see here, these are kind of like intro videos or Instagram story videos or product demonstration videos, tons of stuff. These are pre-made templates that you can just load some images in, load some text up, and you've got these really cool videos. So, video is all the rage these days, right? Everybody is trying to create videos, and it can be really hard to create something like this with maybe like Adobe Premiere, or you have to know After Effects. It can take years to learn. And so you can use Placeit and get these really high quality, professional looking, templates here and just load in your stuff. Pretty cool. And you can see up at the top here, they've got everything from animated logos, Facebook cover videos, Instagram story. You also see YouTube videos, all kinds of stuff. If we click on t-shirt videos, just to kind of show you a little bit more, these are realistic t-shirt mock-up videos. So just like we saw with the t-shirt mock-ups, you can load up your design on these templates and it will animate it, and add it into the video. Pretty stinking cool. If you're enjoying this video, hit that like button. It really helps us out. It helps us get this video out to more people on YouTube. And also consider subscribing to the channel. We put out new videos like this one every single Tuesday, and you can hit that bell icon so that you get notified and you never miss a new video. Another just amazing feature of Placeit, if we go up to the Designs tab, they have an online, they call it an online design maker. You can see, again, as I've already kind of mentioned, if you're looking for ideas for your Instagram posts, your Instagram stories, your Facebook ads, banners, all that kind of stuff, they already have the templates in the correct sizing for you to do that. And it's all here, right? Tons of really cool stuff. But one of the things I want to point out and I want to show you is the t-shirt designs. So if you're looking for designs to actually go on your t-shirt, they have got you covered with, again, like thousands of pre-made t-shirt designs that you can customize. Now, another huge tip, the same as I said earlier with the t-shirt mockups. If you're thinking everybody's using these t-shirt designs, let's scroll down here and see they've got 406 pages of designs. So most people are using these first few pages. And I would also point out that, you're going to be customizing these designs for your specific niche. So even if it is a similar design to another store, it's not something that would concern me, because you're going to be putting in sometimes your own pictures, your own text, your own color schemes. But if that concerns you, let's start clicking over to some of these later pages. You see, even on page 9 here, we've got some really cool stuff that I've personally never seen. And on top of that, they're always adding new stuff in. So I want to show you how easy it is to customize these. Let's click into this one that says Heartless right here. That's going to pull up the little design maker area where you can customize pretty much everything on this t-shirt design. It's super easy to do. You don't have to be a Photoshop whiz or know any kind of design. They've got the layout here. So what I can do is I can change these words up here. So we can change it to something like, let's do summer, right? So we change it over to summer. We can make all of these say that, right? Just like that. We can put whatever in here. We'll put sun and fun, right? Just to kind of give you an example. And we can also change this graphic. We can click on it. We can delete it if we want. We can add in another graphic or change it. So maybe we go over here and we find sun, see if there's anything comes up for the sun. Maybe this is a little bit cheesy, but we can pop it in there. We can just add that in there. Now we've got a new t-shirt design, right? A summer t-shirt design. Another thing you can do up here at the right, we can change the background color, but we can also make it transparent. So generally for t-shirt designs, you would want to make that transparent. We hit that download button, and what we have here is we have a fully custom t-shirt design, high quality, that is ready for print on demand just by hitting that download button. That's it. You're ready to literally upload this into your print on demand. And again, there's thousands of t-shirt designs. So this is for print on demand sellers and just for t-shirt sellers online. This is one of the coolest parts of Placeit, because it's an online designer so that you don't have to know Photoshop, but there's also just thousands of layouts and they're ready for print on demand. And if you're wanting to design from scratch, you see this right up here. Try designing from scratch. You can hit that blank canvas and it'll just give you a blank canvas. You can start from scratch using all of their fonts, using all of their graphics, all that kind of stuff, all of their elements, and design from scratch in a really easy to use format. So I love this design maker. We have a number of students, a lot of students using the Placeit t-shirt designer to make all their t-shirt designs. And generally, I think their stores look a lot better than a lot of people not using this tool and trying to design on their own and maybe a Photoshop. So it's a really, really great tool, and I highly recommend this design maker. The last part of Placeit that I want to show you, now there's a lot more to Placeit than I can cover in this video, but I wanted to point out some of the best features. The last part that I want to show you is their logo maker. So you can create a really high quality professional logo in just a few clicks. Now, I personally have paid a lot more money than what they're charging, because you can make as many logos as you want included with your plan. And I'll talk about pricing shortly, but I've paid, $50, $100 for a custom logo when I could have created a bunch of logos here on Placeit for free or included in my plan and picked the best one. And let me show you how high quality these are. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in Kerry's Tea Shop right here. I'm gonna click on next. We can pick an industry. You can try any of these. You might pick one and it might come up with some cool stuff. We are going to put clothing brand here. Let's hit let's go. And within just a few seconds here, it's gonna pop out tons of logos for me that are ready, again, ready to upload to your Shopify store, ready to use, very high quality, and we can even customize these. Now, again, if you're concerned about, oh man, are there a lot of websites using these pre-made ones? Again, you can go, there's gonna be bazillion pages of different logos. So you're probably never gonna run out of options or pick one that's gonna, a bunch of people are using. But if we go just to like page 9, and it takes it a minute because it's creating these logos from scratch, then we see some really unique logos. I mean, I love this buffalo one right here that we could customize. I think that's really cool. You see, we've landed on a page here where there's a lot of kind of Western looking logos, but man, there's some cool stuff in here. So let's pick one of these because I want to show you the kind of the customization. Let's pick on this one because I love that buffalo. I'm in Oklahoma. We love buffaloes. We love bison, that kind of thing. So I have to go with that one. So we can go right here and we can customize this. So I might put Tulsa, Oklahoma, because that's where I'm located at. It's my home. This already fits with Oklahoma, so I'm gonna leave it, but maybe I wanna change this little moon, or this little sun, I'm sorry, and let's change it to maybe like a yellow color. Let's go a little darker, maybe something like that. Let's go something like that, right? And we can make this this match up, Western store, just as an example to kind of make that match, right? And it's not a Western store, so let's just call it, let's say t-shirts and more, right? Something like that, right? To kind of give you an idea. And again, as we did with the t-shirt design, we can make this transparent if we wanted to lay this onto the background of our store. We could even change all the colors here so that it would lay good on a light colored page. Like we can change our buffalo over to white. We could change our text over to white so that it would lay on a black page if we were doing a black page, whatever we want to do. But that's all there is to it. Again, it's very simple, just like the Design Maker. And we just download it, and now we've got a really high quality, professional looking logo. All this stuff added up, I mean, you could spend thousands of dollars between a logo, between hiring a graphic designer or learning Photoshop or doing professional photo shoots for your apparel. There is so much great stuff here. I can't recommend this tool enough. And I've been using Placeit for about 4 years, and it's just gotten better and better and better. And the next thing I want to talk about is pricing, because Placeit has also gotten cheaper and cheaper and cheaper over the years. So what does this cost? You might be watching this video and you're like, oh my gosh, that's a ton of stuff. It's got to be expensive. Placeit, super cheap. Like, it's a must-have tool if you are a print-on-demand seller, if you're a t-shirt seller, or even if you just have an online business and you're not the creative type and you need social media posts, advertising, that kind of stuff. It's incredibly cheap. If you go monthly, it's $14.95 per month. But when you pay annual, and this is where the real savings is, it's $89.69 per year, which is only $747 a month. It's over 50% cheaper than the monthly cost. If you have bought any online software, online tools, you know that the discounts are usually not that deep when you go annual. But in this case, you literally save like 50% just by taking the annual option. So if you'd like to try this out, we are an affiliate for Placeit. And you can go ahead and sign up for Placeit, and you can get this pricing by just heading over to shirtschool.com/Placeit. If you've enjoyed this review, if you've gotten any value out of it, I'd love for you to use that link when you sign up your Placeit account. And it's a great tool overall. I highly recommend it as a print-on-demand seller and as a person who teaches people how to do print-on-demand and sell t-shirts. It is probably my top tool for print-on-demand sellers and online t-shirt sellers. So shirtschool.com/Placeit. Go check it out. See you next week.